this song was like the start of the new era, I don't know, stepping into a new version of myself, I think, with this music. Yeah, the first EP was definitely about what has happened to me in my past and how that affected me personally, and this EP is all about moving on from that and kind of facing everything head on and being like, this happened to me, but I'm not going to let it define me, so I'm going to step into this new skin and just kind of, I don't know, embrace it and not let my past define who I want to be for the rest of my life.
Cut my hair, it held the names. 7 years contaminate. I shave you off as my skin fades from grey. I've seen it, Lord, at this ripe age. My time is healed me, so they say. I'm leaning into feeling this way. I've broken through a chest of stone to a locket of chrysanthemums. My eyes are open, now it's the 7th day. Look up where your minds belong. No ceiling here to hold you from chaos, liberation, the setting sun. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I've wandered through the eaves of dawn, a broken bird, an infant fawn. Placed my thoughts where the lilies and the clouds align. I was never born a child, a commodity of bones and flesh, and with a fickle heart I was a mess. Look up where your minds belong. No ceiling here to hold you from chaos, liberation, the setting sun. It's mine, mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. My body is, my demons are, my past is, my open heart, my guilty pleasures, forbidden lovers, ugly laughs, and bad tempers. My body is, my demons are, my past is, my open heart, broken skin, things I forgot to mention. Like now I see the evil in your true intention. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. 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 Whatever made you think otherwise? Pay attention to the signs. Ease attention, redefine what it means to be alive. Whatever made you think otherwise? Pay attention to the signs. Ease attention, redefine what it means to be alive. Whatever made you think otherwise?
it's so liberating. Actually, this whole song is about owning your skin and about the 7-year rule, which is something that I found loads of comfort in. The whole project is kind of surrounding the number 7 and the different meanings that has. My childhood home house number is number 7. The 7-year rule is that after 7 years, your skin regenerates. And so I found comfort in the fact that the skin that I have now is skin that has never been touched by anyone from my past. And I get to really embrace that and just find comfort in that. I'm a very emotionally driven person, I think. And I feel like with my songs, it's always like based on a feeling. I have to go and write straight away. This song came from being really pissed off there was like an individual who was trying to tell me who I should be and how I should present and what I should write about. And I just really rejected it. And this song kind of like started off as that and then actually came into being about a lot of other feelings that I didn't actually realize were kind of going on. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And that kind of rejection of you can't really tell me who I should be when I don't even know who that is yet. So yeah, this song was all just about owning my own skin and stepping into a new version of myself. When I wrote this song, I was like, oh, okay, we're in a new space now. This is very different. And I just ran with it, really. So yeah, this one's really special. And this is going to be the first single to introduce the next project. It's very exciting. This song, Phoenix, kind of, again, came from feeling pissed off. Yeah, this song came from just feeling like my ideas weren't being taken seriously because I was a young woman in the industry and because I didn't necessarily have loads of years experience, therefore my opinions weren't being valued. And I've always looked to people like Tori Amos and Grace Jones and recently Self-Esteem who like speak out for women and, you know, make us confident and make us believe that we do have a voice and we should be heard. And that influenced me so much that I felt like I wanted to be that for my younger self and write the things that I wish I heard when I was going through a lot of like tricky times and navigating being an artist in this world. So yeah, this song is all about trying to be every type of a woman, and that, you know, a lot of the time people say women should be these soft and sweet beings when actually we're so much more than that. So yeah, this one's Phoenix.
you see me for what I am? Do you see me at all? Is it hard for you to understand? I'm just a phoenix before it falls. I've spent this life learning and learning that my voice doesn't mean as much as yours. Age 5, my legs were bare and white. That's not very ladylike, because we're trying to be soft, we're trying to be sweet, writing something profound without doing the least. Make sure you're subtle, we just change the world, but they don't care. Eyes glued to a square of Technicolor. Did you find what you were looking for? You feed on the idea that we don't know our potential. It's gonna drive me mental, relying on my lack of confrontation. asserting your domain. I don't wanna cause an issue, I don't wanna be a pain. I'm trying to grow a backbone out of ascendancy. You don't listen when I'm talking, you sigh heavy when I plead. Because we're trying to be soft, we're trying to be sweet, writing something profound without doing the least. Make sure you're subtle, we just change the world, but they don't care.
And every woman here has a story of their own. Look to your left, then right, not one of us here stand alone. An experience we all seem to share, yet none of us deserve. Too chaotic and too sensitive, not worthy of being heard. God forbid we could hold knowledge and power, have ideas of our own, dismissed beyond comprehension and doubted in what we know. But I know women and I know girls, a trust you'll never earn. I know a world of feeling riches, the depths of it unknown. It carries us in darkness, a street light walking home. It's rooted here in all of us. We need the space to grow.
Because we're trying to be soft, we're trying to be sweet, writing something profound about doing the least. Make sure you're subtle, we just change the world, but they don't care. Because we're trying to be soft and we're trying to be sweet, writing something profound without doing the least. Make sure you're subtle, we just change the world, but they don't care. No, 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 no. Age 5, my legs were bare and white. That's not very ladylike.
That's a special one. I don't know, I just remember being a kid and just like feeling so misunderstood, and singing that always brings up feelings of just like being a child and like, I don't know. Yeah.
That was the only one we did as a band.
Yeah.
But you brought it to us to like add all those extra bits on.
Yeah. I think I'd written it in uni. I was in a rehearsal room and I was just playing it, and I just took it down to our like band rehearsal and I was like, guys, I've just written this. And everyone just kind of jumped on it together. It just became this like song that was so special to all of us. And like every time, I think the first time we played it live together, we just stopped and we all just like kind of like shared a moment. And especially me and Faye, my drummer, I think there is just that universal understanding between women of like, we all just get it. Like we all just know there's this like understanding and feeling of like we've all been through very similar things. And like when I played it for the first time, me and Faye just kind of held hands and just like, I don't know, just like a little squeeze. And I don't know, there's just this special thing. And with that song, I just want to capture that essence of like that female understanding and that kind of unity and community. And that's super important to me and my music. And so, yeah, that song again, when I wrote that one, I was like, yeah, this is where I want to go with my music. This is what I want to say. And this is how I want to say it. Mm-hmm. The arrangement's amazing. It's a lot more, it's just this, but a lot.
It's very rocky.
Very rocky. But I think playing it acoustic, I think I really sit in the message a lot more. And like it really like reveals itself to me. And I'm like, oh, this is what I'm saying. I think, so I love performing so much when I'm on stage. I want to say it to people and I want to share that with the audience. But when we do it acoustic, it feels very much like this is for me, like how I wrote it. So, yeah, I didn't expect to feel like that. But yeah, it's special. Those two songs, especially mine and Phoenix, definitely felt like a calls to arm, kind of like, okay, this is what we're saying, come join. And I think that's definitely reflected in just the whole process of creating the next project. Has been like following that feeling, and it's, you know, come into the photos and the visual element as well. It's all just inspired one another. Yeah, it feels the most me. I usually explain this one on stage, but I've spoken to people after the show and people have like given me their own meanings to it, and I've been like, oh, and they're like, is this what it's about? And I'm like, but I kind of like that they've got their own meaning in the song. So I guess it can mean anything. I think Love You Better is quite a broad statement, but for me, I think moving on from the first project, it was definitely, this is what's happened to me and this is how it's affected me. And this song was about realising that the things that happen to you and the trauma you experience, although it affects you, you can't let that be, I don't know, you can't let that be an excuse to treat the people around you badly. And it took me a while to realise that, and I felt very consumed by grief and felt like, oh, this is all just happening to me, and therefore how I am in the world is you know, it's fair. Like if I'm being annoying, if I'm being moody, if I'm down, then that's just how it's going to be. But I kind of started to realise that, you know, it's important to look after the people that you love and realise that, again, the stuff that happens in your past doesn't define you. And I guess this song is about me wishing I had the ability to love people better than I'm capable of. And I think the things that have happened to me in my past, in terms of like relationships and grieving, have just affected how I am in relationships. And there's things that I can't do and there's things that I can't give. And yeah, I guess this song's about wishing I could love people better than I can. And also a little bit of wishing you could love people back to health. Because sometimes love just isn't enough.
Well, you posted a video online.
Yeah.
Where I had listened and it was like...
Yeah, I just played those notes. It's in my parents' house. They've got a really old piano. It's really out of tune. But every time I go home, yeah.
I remember listening to that. I was like, you need to... I kept coming to you and being like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
You need to make this a full thing.
I think it's just those notes. I'm not like trained piano. I just play what I like the sound of. And just those notes I was feeling, I just played that and it just felt like something. And so I kind of wrote a little verse to it and posted it online and just thought, oh, that's just like, get that out of the way. And Nathan was like, you need to finish that song.
Every 3 months, I'd be like, what about that song? Should we bring it back?
Yeah, writing. I'm like, no, not that one. I'm on to a new one. He's like, what about that one? What about that one? So yeah, then took it to Nathan. And to be fair, I think what's really special about our relationship is that we have this kind of, I don't know, I feel like Nathan just speaks my language in terms of music. I could take in those 4 or 5 notes and he just gets it. And I took in that and we just played the chords like on a loop for probably like 45 minutes and just hit record on my phone and I was just singing and just playing with ideas. And we, I think we both just finished it and sat back and was like, okay, that's the thing now. Often it happens at like in the evenings.
Yeah, in the evening.
We'll just be chilling and I've got a little electric piano in my room and we'll just play it and just see what comes out. It's
and you
very
just sing
organic.
to me and tell me like what to play and I'll just work it out.
Play that. No, yeah, but I feel like we could just look at each other and like be like, and then we know where it's gonna go just through like head movements. But yeah, I feel like I love writing with Nathan. I think he just really understands me and where my head goes. Even when it goes like darker places, he allows me to go there and he facilitates that by being able to play these beautiful melodies. And it allows me to just be able to create and write really quickly because he's just with me. Those 4 notes just always take me straight into the song. And I just think they sum up the entire feeling of it. And I don't know, just playing them feels really special.
Should we do it?
Let's do it.
You say don't make me want my fable and that you're feeling so unstable, but I could be the stone you tie your rope to. We've lived through all our feeling recessions of tired winters and summer depressions. Hands at the keys, you're why I live in. We spiral into family dramas, protecting me like trauma's armor. You have to be the consistency I need. Hold on to hoping that I'd give you more. Shit, the best and the worst parts. Is that what love's for? I wish I could love you better. I wish I could love you better. Hold on to hoping that I'd give you more. Shit, the best and the worst parts. Is that what love's for? I wish I could love you better. I wish I could love you better. 2018, decided your own fate. Took the train down from Edinburgh, met my mother at the gate. So claustrophobic in a grief and sorrow state. Guess sometimes it snows in April, I'm still missing you in May. I still feel guilty for the things I didn't say. Glass table girls make me feel sick as I replay. I'm feeling better now, but there's one thing that remains. 'Cause you're always there, I can feel you there, almost see you there. Do you see me? And I hold on to hoping that I'd give you more. Share the best and the worst parts. Is that what love's for? I wish I could love you better. I wish I could love you better. Hold on to hoping that I'd give you more. Share the best and the worst parts. Is that what love's for? I wish I could love you better. I wish I could love you better. I love you better than me. I love you better than me. And I hold on to hoping that I'd give you more. Share the best and the worst parts. Is that what love's for? I wish I could love you better. I wish I could love you better.
I like that one.